Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Live in the third and final part of our Around Paphos series, and we're starting at the Papantoniou's roundabout. So let's have that map up. Right, we'll start with a view of the route that we did in the first film, showing you the whole of Paphos. And now we'll zoom into the central part of Paphos where we'll be covering today. I'll put back the route we did for one and the route we did in part two. And if you remember, that finished at Pap's supermarket, and we're starting at the roundabout there today and driving up a road called Butcherboy Road to the main motorway roundabout. Then we're coming down to the Stadium Roundabout and turning right up to the Museum of Paphos, and then we're doing a loop through the courts area down into Kennedy Square and then back on ourselves back to the Stadium Roundabout. And from there, we're heading for a little industrial area, bringing us an alternate route to get to the Neon Mall. If you like our film, please do subscribe to our channel and click on notifications and share the film far and wide, because it really does help us get noticed by YouTube. So let's get on with it. And now we're heading up Butcherboy Road. I don't know what it's really called, but for years there was a big butcher's here called Butcherboy, and they had a very famous and obvious sign outside, so virtually everybody called it Butcherboy Road. The shop has now moved, but this is where its legacy, if you like, remains here. On the right here, just there, is the immigration building. That's where you go when you need to get your papers sorted out. I point that out because people are always asking about it. And now we're just driving up here. There's a hospital coming up on the left. It's one of the private ones. And then we'll get to the main sort of retail area of the road. To our right, you'll have a central area of Paphos that's got quite a lot of residential buildings in it, as well as retail places. It's mainly a big school on the left at the moment. All this road has been renovated recently. You'll see the familiar bollards stopping people parking where they shouldn't. There's a very nice takeaway just on the left we passed there. Big music shop there. And Butcherboy Road basically goes through the middle of Paphos, from Pap's roundabout up to just in front of the motorway roundabout. Zorba's is a baker's chain in Cyprus. There's another one called Papantoniou, which isn't the same as the supermarket, though I do believe it's the same family. Both of them will have 24 hours opening in a lot of cases, and they will serve limited hot food like at midnight, but you will be able to get your essentials there at any time of day or night. Now we're coming up to the main road we featured in the first film. There's the electricity building straight opposite us, but we're going to go right here towards the motorway roundabout. So we're doing a bit of the first film in reverse now. On the right, you can just see that white and brown structure. That's an elongated pie shape. It's one of the gateways to Paphos. There are, I think, 12 they put up, dotted around the place, and they do need to put up a 13th actually, because since they built the bypass next to Neon Mall, there's another entrance to Paphos which hasn't yet got a gateway in front of it. These things matter. See, there you go, that's one of the gateways. Perhaps I should build a little one myself. You've got Alpha Mega on the right there. You can't get to it from this side of the road though, because it's a dual carriageway. And we're just coming down to the big McDonald's drive-through and following that neon mall. Which is actually where our film will be finishing, but we've got more places to go to first. There's Blue Cross Hospital on the right, which is another private hospital. A funny kicking panda bear statue on the left there. Believe it or not, on these traffic lights here, I once saw there was a car parked at the red light. Someone rammed them from behind and then got out and started shouting at them for being in the wrong. So do bear in mind that if you're involved in an accident, the person you're having the accident with may well just try and brazen it out. Don't do the English thing of just saying I'm sorry. Right, there's the stadium on the right and the old Debenhams on the left, and we're going to turn right here, bringing us back into central Paphos. And we're lucky because the fountain's actually on now. That looks very nice at night because it's illuminated. And in a couple of weeks it'll be covered with Easter decorations as well. Because Cypriot Easter this year is a month after Easter in the UK, because it's a different calendar that the Orthodox Church follows. I did look it up as to why it was different, but it's too technical for my tastes. One thing I did find out though is that if you are a Catholic or Syrian, then you can't have communion in a Greek Orthodox church. I don't know what the cars in front of us here were doing while they were stopped where they were. And we're going to be turning right just up ahead. This will take us to another shopping area and also the courts. As I said in the previous film, hope you don't end up there yourselves. And the Museum of Paphos is on the left, just here. Oh, I should say that I did this drive on a Sunday morning. Parts 1 and 2 were done during the week towards midday and it was getting too busy. I was having to edit too many pauses basically, so I filmed this one yesterday, 24th of March. Hence the reason there are less cars about. There are the courts on the right. And if you turn right there, you'll end up back on Butcher Boy Road. But we're going straight on, past that funny shaped building on the right. And we're rejoining the main road again that we were on in the first film, between Papantoniou's Roundabout and Kennedy Square. We're going to turn left here onto Kennedy Square. And as you can see, it's been completely cleaned up since the carnival. Wouldn't even know it had happened. The flags you can see out are the Greek and the Cypriot flags. They're to celebrate Greek independence, which is today, March 25th. There'll be parades and stuff. I won't be out filming them though, because I'm decorating our daughter's bedroom, which is why this film will finish also at the Neon Mall, because I had to go to a Super Home Store. Anyway, this is the October 28th Square we're going up to, and there's the Town Hall and the library on the right. The very grand buildings on the left are actually a school. I used to think that they were the court years ago, and then it was only when I flew the drone that I realised that it was actually a school. And if you turn right there, it'll take you down to Muse Restaurant, which is always worth knowing. And this is where I was walking up and down filming the carnival just over a week ago. We will be approaching Paphos Museum again from the other side soon. I think I peaked too early there though. Right, here it comes. Yeah, it's on the left now. That's the museum, and we'll come down this hill and we'll be at the junction where we just turned right a couple of minutes ago. So we've looped back on ourselves now. There. So I could end the film here, because I've covered all I really want to cover in showing you how to get around. But what I'm going to do is show you an alternate route to get to the Neon Mall from here, rather than going up the dual carriageway and getting delayed by however many traffic lights you happen to hit that are red. There are a number of restaurants. That Sharper, I think it was called, is a very good bookshop and art supply place. A lot of the bookshops you get in Cyprus will also sell art supplies. It's worth knowing. There's one opposite Kaldios as well, on the main road coming down from the little traffic lights. Right, here's the Fountain Roundabout again, and we're going to go straight across here. Stadium's on the left. We're now heading into Geroskipou. And we're going to turn left just up ahead here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is actually another gateway to Paphos just up there. Now this area has always puzzled me because it's been completely empty for as long as I know, but they've got a road network in it, so obviously at some point they had planned to build lots of houses or shops here, and they put down the initial infrastructure, but they haven't gone any further yet. On the right is a school. We're going to go for a residential part of Geroskipou and then head back towards the mall via an industrial area. Now up ahead there's a huge housing complex which they started building, must be over 7 years ago, because it's been like this since we've been here, and it's just been abandoned for some reason. Probably the company went bust and it's now owned by the bank. Whether anything will ever happen to that, I don't know. Seems a shame though, because it must have been huge. Right, we're now entering the industrial area. On the left there are lots of garages and mechanical places. It'll be pretty much closed up today, but if you went there during the week it'll be a veritable hive of activity. And on the right we're coming to the ever popular Keogh warehouse. I say that as opposed to a brewery, because they don't actually brew anything there, I've been told. They just store it there. And this brings us to Neon Mall itself. Well, I need to get some brush cleaning supplies from. So, hopefully now you have a much better idea as to how you can get around Paphos. And at the very least, you're going to be less fearful of driving through this city. It really isn't that complicated, and just take things slowly and don't expect people to behave like they would in England or wherever you're from. And you'll be fine. Thanks for watching.